Hi everyone, this is Ephemer. We've got another guide of Endless Legend. Today we're gonna look at the Broken Lords. So we're gonna start right in the game, and the first thing I do as usual is zoom out as much as possible. So we see we're in the middle of the map. This is really good because it means warm regions, and warm regions means dust. Broken Lords love dust, so we're gonna look at that in a second. The other thing we notice is that we've got a neighbor just there. So I don't see any buildings, so I don't know who it is yet, but we'll have a look later. Definitely something we want to know. And we want to settle in a place with high industry as usual, and then dust, and then science. No food? Yes, no food. The reason is the Broken Lords have an appetite for dust, which means they cannot see, gather, use food, but they can use dust to create population. So that's how they actually grow their population, is by spending dust. So it's all about dust for them. It actually has a big advantage because it means you're gonna have less techs to research, so you can skip all the, they don't even appear, the technologies for food. It means you can focus on other things and progress much faster. So, as usual, I'm gonna send my first infantry unit probably over there. Need to know who is over there, so there's a minor faction. Don't really care about these right now. I can't move much. This region seems quite small. I don't know where it goes. I'm gonna send my second unit up north. Yeah. Alright, that looks already better. So I've got the Urses in my region. They've got the actually big. I think their bonus is for food production, but as Broken Lord they give a different bonus. So building production cost reduction. So that's good actually. That's quite a good bonus for them. There's quite a lot of anomalies over there. So yeah, very pleased about that, and very good ones as well. Okay, and last, I'm gonna send my hero that. I'm gonna tell him to research that. Oh, actually, I don't want to research that because my quest will be to actually do that research. So I'm gonna send him over there. They've got Steretan down there. Not really interesting. So, where do I want to settle? As I said, we want dust, we want industry, and we want science, in that order. So it's quite decent over there already. 11, 8, 15. But the production is not as high as I want. If you remember my other videos, I always want 15 production first. This is because I want to be able to build my Founders Memorial in 2 turns. Ooh, very decent amount of dust up there. 15, 19, that's great. 23. Wow. Okay, that looks like a very decent place. I don't have 15 industry, but that's okay, because I've got 20 happiness, which means I'm gonna get a bonus, a certain percentage. And with the Broken Lords, you can buy an extra population on your first turn you settle your city, which means you can assign 2 population to help your growth. So I'm definitely going to settle here, even though the only downside is that it will take me 1 extra turn, which means I will lose dust during that turn. Quite a lot of dust actually. If you see up there, 27 dust is quite a lot. Dorgeshi are, I think, okay for when you want luxury resources. So one thing I'm going to do, because I'm not interested in that area, I'm going to assign my hero here. That way I'm going to save 4 dust, which is always important to save dust early game. Alright, that's the end of my first turn. Obviously I don't have anything to research yet because I've just lost a turn. Until you settle your first city, not much you can do. Right, let's colonize. Oh, one little tip. Click here, you can rename your city. and you probably always want to rename your capital with something very meaningful, easy to find, so capital is the name of my capital. Right. I'm gonna leave the ruin for now. I'm just gonna move slowly down there. Here we go. Forgotten. Okay. That is okay as a neighbor early on. I see they've already settled. Got 3 militia. Or 2 units and a militia. Now I need to get the hell out of here, because they can destroy me with their backups. It would be good if they chase me, then I can take them, destroy them, and then I can take their cities later on. And yeah, you've guessed it, I want to be aggressive because we've got a neighbor. Alright, so what do? First thing first with Broken Lords is buy an extra population. Don't have enough dust, any dust to do anything else, but that's fine. I do have by default 13 population, which is not enough. However, I can put one guy there and I'm gonna up that to 18. Fantastic, I can get my Founders Memorial in 2 turns. What do I want to do next? Research. So my research order, as usual, as you know me, is always gonna be Mill Foundry first. And then, we already have the Empire Mint. We don't need Aqua Pulvistics. We don't need the seed storage because we don't know about food. So we can do Public Library, we can do Language Square, and I'm interested with it by the Rider, because I want to get this unit soon. Let's talk a little bit about research right now. So, in terms of units, you can get your Rider, your cavalry units early on. I think it's good to have a mix of infantry and cavalry units. The riders have got the charge ability, which is gonna give them a much better attack, and they're gonna be really useful to tackle things like ranged units. So it's very interesting to have riders in your army, especially they're not that tanky compared to your stalwarts, so you want to make them the damage dealer. And they also got life drain, which slowly drains life from your enemy when they attack. They've got slow, which slows down enemy, and they've got stun. They've got a 10% chance of stunning enemy for 2 turns. The other thing they've got, the other capacity, which is probably a very useful one, is Duskare. So basically these units, the Broken Lords units, do not heal. The only way they can heal, but they do not heal naturally. The only way they can heal is by spending dust on them. So you can spend dust and heal all your units in 1 turn, and this is a very, very OP strat, I think. Very OP capacity. So yeah, we're gonna use and abuse this one. You go a little bit more into eras. Got the Dust Bishop, which is a support unit, so it's gonna do healing mainly. It has Life Siphon, which means it's gonna the damage it deals to enemy units is going to be transferred in healing power to your neighbor units. So you always want them kind of behind your infantry units, and they deal some damage and heal your ally at the same time. The other thing we want to do is we want to research soon will be the prisoners, slaves, and volunteers. So as Broken Lords, I like to go full focus on dust and then buy everything from my cities, especially when I create a new city, rather than have to build it. So 25% unit and building by a reduction is a very good bonus. Then with your I won't be able to do that. With the economy and population, I think, Empire Plan, you can get another reduction, and with a luxury resource you can get yet another one. So that means you can get really, really cheap buyouts. And if you've got a lot of dust, which we are going to look at right now, if we get a lot of dust, you can spawn an entire army in 1 turn, and you can heal all your units in 1 turn, and you can settle on a new city and build all the base buildings in 1 turn. Very useful. That's why I think it's quite important as Broken Lords to expand as much as possible. even though they're really good to build tall as well because of their ability to buy population instead of having to rely on food, which has a slower growth. But it all depends how much where you want to spend your money. So we might be interested in Imperial Highways, of course, for trade routes. Dust Refinery will be good. Dust Alchemy would be good, which means we'll need Glassteel, so we need to keep that in mind. And then the ultimate one will be the Empire, not Empire Mint, Town Criers and Dust Revitalizer. So all of that is Glassteel and Mithril. So these are the two strategy resources we will definitely want as soon as possible. But for my early game, I'm going with Mill Foundry, Public Library, Language Square, Rider. I think that's a good early game start. We don't need sewer system now because we do have 20% extra happiness on our city. We might want to expand at some point, but if I'm going to destroy the Forgotten, I'm going to get an extra city, so I'm not going to worry too much about expanding. And then when we get to Heir 2, I will probably be interested into Imperial Coinage, because I will want to buy all the resources that I need. Alright, very good. I've got a very decent research that's going to get me Mill Foundry in 1 turn. If I move that, it's going to be 2 turns. So unfortunately, I'm going to move it because I want dust more than research right now. The reason is I still have to wait 2 turns before I get a Founders Memorial, so I won't be able to build my Mill Foundry next turn. Right, what do I do next with this unit? I'm going to explore over there, and very soon he's gonna come back to this army. Now my main quest is gonna trigger. Escort a Broken Lord hero with at least 3 infantry units to inspect the unspoiled ruins. So the yes, sorry bro, Forgotten, I'm in your land, sorry. The main quest of the Broken Lords is actually quite difficult. Reason is later on you get some mission where you need to have very high level units to go search a ruin on the other side of the world, and it needs to be, I can't remember if it's support units or a mix of support and cavalry or infantry units, and that is not always the case, and it can take some time. So it's not the easiest, I would say. Right, where do we need to search? We need to look over there. Okay, that's not ideal because it's a bit far. That is really good. I really like that. Augmented Extractor is one of the best because it gives you so much bonus. And I'm going over there. Right. Let's merge my armies right now. So I'll need an extra infantry, and then I'll need probably cavalry as well. The extra infantry will be, of course, for my quests, but I'm not going to care about the quest now. I'm going to care about these guys, and then we'll see. Oh, so I do have a resource somewhere that I've not discovered. Would be good to know it very soon. Here, nothing changed. I still cannot buy anything. Gonna come soon. So my plan now is to get my army set up as soon as possible and get to Era 2 as well, because I would need to get access to the market to buy some stuff like Glassteel. So let's merge my armies, search the ruins, 5 titanium, that's good, then move on to over there. Capital, I'm gonna do Mill Foundry and then Empire Mint. I would have. So, do I want to do Mill Foundry, Empire Mint, Public Library, and then Stalwarts and Riders? Or do I want to delay Empire Mint? So I would do Mill Foundry, Public Library, and then Riders, and then Empire Mint. I might do that because I really want a strong army early on. The other thing is, as Broken Lords, you start with advanced armors, so I'm going to be able to equip my units with some titanium thing. I'd like to get another quest soon, so that I might get some titanium as well, because I want to equip my units as soon as possible with some good stuff, good kit. So I can buy an extra population, so I'm going to do that right now. And then I can't get my mill foundry in one turn. Where have I put that? And my public library in one turn. Whatever I do. So I'm gonna go full dust. A little bit of micromanagement, I really like to do that. I think it's quite important in the early game. So now I'm gonna get language square, that's really good. I'm going to go around like that and then go and talk with these guys. That way I'll know what's in my town region. Ornas is quite good for Broken Lords because the Broken Lords don't have any ranged unit, and this is probably the best minor faction that has ranged units. So, hallelujah. I've got Spices here. So Spices is the worst for Broken Lords because it gives you a bonus on food, and you don't care about food. Whatever. So I'm gonna go back here. I want to pacify these guys more than these guys because they are closer to me, and this guy next. So mill foundry, then we said public library, language square in 2. Can I get? Yes, I can get language square in 1. Can't buy any population at the moment. Yes, good like that. Language square, next is rider, so I'll need to build a rider. Let's parley with this guy. I should be able to attack them because I'll get reinforcements as well, so that's good for me. Broken Lord Heroes. So Broken Lord Heroes are infantry heroes, so they're decent, and their faction trait makes them really good as governors when you want to gather some dust. Especially because they've got dust efficiency. So dust efficiency is really good. Army defense boost is quite good as well. And this is not the best Broken Lord Zero, but it's a really good one. I'm probably gonna keep him as a general because I'm gonna do this early attack. So I'm gonna go like that. Yes, it sounds good. That one is a really good one. Reinforcement positions on army. Right. To pacify the Assassin capital, help your neighbors against the menace of monsters. Find the monsters. The tribe has identified their lair in temple ruins to gain some wine. I'm not that much interested in wine, but it can be useful. Where are the ruins? Over there. Okay. So next I'm gonna go to these guys. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get some glass steel, but that's okay. What do I want to do next? I want to retrofit my units. And I'm gonna give them so let's see, these are 3 titanium. I've only got 5 and I've got 2 units. So I don't really care about initiative. Do I care about 5%? 5% attack is not that good. I would prefer damage. I think I'll have to go with that, unfortunately. Which means I won't be able to retrofit 2 of them. And do I want improved movement? Yes, I need a fast army. Alright. So I can retrofit 1 guy. Good. My hero. Always equip your hero as well. Probably gonna give him this, that, and yeah, I don't have any bastion. It'll have to be that. And I can't give him the extra speed. It's okay. Do it like that. Right? Already a better, little bit better army composition. Next turn. Apply plan in 3 turns. I should have enough to get 1. That's good for me. Public library is going to be done very soon. I probably have mismanaged that. I should have done that and I would have gotten it before. My bad. Okay, so Rider is going to be finished. I need more tech in this era before moving on to the next one. Tempted to go for advanced alloys. That's not useful at the moment. That's not useful at the moment. Mercenaries and heroes section could be useful, but not right now. And +1 max unit slot on militia, and I might grab that later. So I'm gonna go like that. I'm always gonna need glass steel anyway, so it was good to research it. But now I don't need to focus anymore on research. I can focus on dust. I cannot build a stalwart, so I'll need... I'm gonna get my rider next turn, so that's fine. I can't build any population. Okay. Okay, let's get to this new quest. To pacify them, I need to don't put any influence in the military and set economy for 1. That's probably what I was planning to do, so fantastic for me. But that still doesn't give me any glass steel, unfortunately. So, do I have time to go there and back? Probably will. But before I do that... no, that's fine. Let's move on. I'll need to build 2 riders and an extra stalwart, I think. That would be good. What I'm gonna do first is retrofit my... well, change the build of my rider. I want them to have good damage because their charge ability gives them good attack or extra attack. Cavalry Slayer, so I'm going to fight the Forgotten, which have by default Assassin and Militia, which are all infantry. So ideally I want an Infantry Slayer, which obviously I don't have. Let me keep that weapon. I don't mind if that takes longer, and I don't need the improved movement. Right, apply that. Ooh, I need to create a new design for my stalwart, one that doesn't rely on glass steel. Stalwart. Make it, as in no titanium. No titanium. Titanium. And I'm gonna give that guy, so obviously build Infantry Slayer 2. Oh, that's... yeah, still, they've got good defense, so I can just equip him with that. And improve movement. Right, that's good. So, I'm going to build 2 of these, 1 of these, so that's 5 turns. Be enough to go there and back. But before I do that, I'd like to retrofit... oh, I can't retrofit that guy as my second design because it's a different branch of design. It's okay. I can keep one unit like that. Let's move. If I get my rider in 1 turn, if I put all my pop here, I'm gonna get it in next turn. Let's build another population. Everything in 3 turns. Perfect. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. What are you doing here? Oh, my bad. I probably won't have time to go here, so I'm gonna go straight down there as soon as possible. Oh, someone's already in Era 2. Ooh. Probably not the Forgotten. So let's see what kind of battle it's gonna be. You've been trapped. Survive. But make sure they're all killed. Alright, let's do a little manual battle and see how it goes. It's gonna be quite tough to not lose anyone. Infantry Slayer. All infantry slayers, so that's gonna be good for me. Probably gonna go around that way. I wanna put this guy in front and this guy behind. Actually, if I put my men here, I got initiative, so I'm gonna be able to surround them. Yeah, I like that. So this guy is gonna go here, attack here. This guy is gonna be here, attack here. The hero is gonna go here and attack here. Oh, they've got sweep strike back. So the counter attack is gonna do attack to the attacker and opponents next to both the units, which is actually fine because the first one is gonna attack here, and it's gonna be the only one next to both the so that's fine. That's very fine. And if I surround him like that, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Deploy, you move here. Oh yeah, I can't see. So if you do control click, you can do a series of assignment. Sorry, yeah, control click. You can say move here and attack here. So I'm going to say move here, right click, control, right click, attack here. You don't move, you just attack. You move here, attack here. Move here, attack here. Perfect. Do that, let's see how it goes. Yes, my bad. I got a sweep strike back because I forgot. Alright, not looking too bad. I'm gonna get a sweep strike back here. Only if I attack with that guy. I want that guy to attack here. And you attack here, and you attack here. Perfect. 92, perfect. That was a pretty cool. Oh, wasn't that great. Okay. I'm gonna continue like that. That should be over pretty soon. Doing 0 damage. That's not that good. Anyway, it's gonna be done next turn, so. A bit like unlucky on that. They had like 5 and 17 left. It's already 3 left. Alright. Done. I kept all my units in pretty good health, so overall very happy about that. Right. I go this way. Might get the ruin in my way to the Forgotten People. So I could assimilate these. I don't want to do it right now. I want to keep my influence. I'm going to continue that video a little bit more. I think you got a good example of how to grow your population. This is a good example of how to do an early rush, so that's what we're going to do. And a good overview of the Era 1 as Broken Lords. Let's continue. Ooh, we have to micromanage a little bit. If I move that here, yes. I can get some more dust and still get my army in 2 turns, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Got my 2 riders. I don't have any other titanium or glass steel, so I won't be able to do anything. That's why I need this access to the market as soon as possible as well. We said go here. Oh, they expanded already. They did expand down there. 30 dust, yeah, that was definitely worth it. I'm gonna attack their capital. Oh, I could attack over here. Yeah, sounds like a better plan. Which means I will probably need to keep some influence. I'm gonna do that because it's always important to have dust. Also, that's gonna pacify these guys, and then I can put my guy here, over there. We need 120 dust for extra population. I can't do that right now. I'm gonna get my stalwart anyway, and then I won't have much to build. I'm gonna do this one. So let's look a little bit about how to build your city. I might want to do a triangle like that. That's gonna be the more efficient. I have to do like that. And then that, yeah, I can close the triangle. Triangle is very efficient. Might do a video about how to build your cities efficiently, but you want them stacked and not in a thin line, otherwise you're gonna not build up your district level 2 and you're going to lose happiness, which I've got right now and I'm really happy I've got that. 3 turns, that's quite long. Okay, anyway. End a turn. I've got my new army available. Pacified, that's good. For that. Yeah. So, got my new army. Let's move over there. Oh, of course. Can be too large. Forgot about that. And I will need these ones. Even more reason to speed up research. Would love sewer system at some point as well. So, change of plan. With everything to research, I need to speed that up. I think that's okay to keep these armies separated. I'm probably gonna leave my weaker stalwart behind and get this guy here. And then we can move on. You might be my scout. A very slow scout. And not very stealthy scout. Very good. Good. Pacified village here, so I'm not gonna get any trouble with the minor factions. Pretty happy about that. Gonna get my empowerment, and then that. Let's go! Where are you? Both? Oh, the both are the one that gives the bonus on food. Sorry about what I said before, I always get confused. They'll kind of look similar, a little bit, just a little bit. I could go for these ruins, but it's not the time. And I'm a bit stupid because I can see the city center here already. One thing I should do is go here, or yeah, I'm gonna go here and heal. You on the other end are going to their ruins. Why not? Dust. Dust is always good. Market. Do I want a hero for my city? Yes. Do I want to save money for my hero in my city? Yes. Definitely. So, I've got more than enough influence. Put that back into dust. And you can do this. You're gonna be my reinforcements. Oh, that's gonna be very easy to get them. Give me 2 turns and hopefully... Okay, era 2, that's very good news. And hopefully... Give me 2 turns and hopefully we can take this city. And now research, so I said I would love sewer system, but I think it's more important that I get in my era 2 Imperial coinage, buyout at some point, not now. Might want to go sewer system, and this to get a bigger army, trade routes, and I think I'll leave it like that for now. Are my units done? Here. Right, next turn, restart. Don't want to go too close, because he might start building an army, or he probably already is. Gonna pop up to 3 and I'm gonna be like, ooh, what's going on? But it's fine. So they've just beat legendary deed wealth harvester. Gathered some luxury resources, that's fine, and that's what I was expecting. Okay, it's gonna be really tough. So here, just gonna retreat. Where is the army though? My question. So I need to locate the army and see. Okay, they are in the city. So if I attack here, they're not gonna be reinforcements. So that's absolutely fine. So before I do that, let's just look at our city, see what we can build. Not much. I might need to build an extra rider or two, maybe stalwarts. But I think I can go ahead and spend more. Is my money? Oh, I'm gonna keep my money just in case I need to do extra healing. And that's it. Let's siege, attack. I want to attack. The reason if I siege, he's gonna move his reinforcement, and it's gonna be worse. Declaration of war, yes. End of Cold War. And attack again. Fantastic. Auto battle. Yeah, I need auto battle. I can do auto battle here. Very easy win, only my hero took some damage. And I can heal him. I don't have enough action points, so I will be able to heal him next turn. Public Library, Ethereal's Milk Foundry. And I could buy out. I could, but I'm not gonna do it. And yeah. I could move on to destroying this guy. Oh, got another neighbor. I don't know who it is. Not that important. Now, sewer system is going to be very important, as these guys are going to be really unhappy. So, that's good. Media, I will be able to get initiative if I want, but I don't want. One thing I could try to do is negotiate a truce. But that's first gonna cost me more influence that I've got. And yeah, I could give them something like that. Obviously, I don't have enough, so I can't do a truce. Not enough influence, that is. Right. End this turn. Heal the guy. Heal the other guys. Wait a second, please. I'm healing my guys. Can I heal them? No, because they're in battle. I was worried about that. Start negotiation. What do you want? You want truce? He wants truce. What if I do truce before he attacks me? I don't know. That's something we can check. We've got a slight edge. I might want to do it. Problem is, these guys are my reinforcements, so they're gonna arrive later. It's gonna be a problem. Also, if I kill every one of them, I should be able to take the city quite easily. But do I want to? Maybe not now. So, in my city, I will be able to... I definitely need titanium and glass steel. I don't have enough to build to buy a hero, and I'm gonna get more stuff to build very soon. So I think I'm going for a truce. I'm gonna build a bigger army and then destroy these guys. That's my plan. So let's see how it goes. Truce. And we still fight. It's so funny. Okay. I'm gonna end this video here, so I'm going to auto battle that, and just for the laugh. We'll see how it goes. It's very random. Probably I'm gonna lose because of my big reinforcement. He's got 2 main army. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. As I said, Broken Lords are all about dust, but I think this was a very good example of an easy rush onto another region, which basically makes me not build a settler. So that's one win on my build order. And I won! Ah, because they retreated. Perfect. Killed 2 of these units. Very happy about that. I can heal you guys. And we have a truce. And then in 10 turns, I'm gonna destroy you guys again. Fantastic. I really love the Broken Lords. They've got great design and very good mechanics. They're very interesting to play. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want me to make any guide for any of your favorite faction. I will be happy to do so. Anyway, I'm planning to do one guide for every faction, so it's gonna come at some point. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.